Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jared Polly's Fragrance Reviews. Tonight we're going to be looking at an exceptional fragrance from the house of Amouage. This is known as Interlude Man 53. This is an extract de parfum, and this came out in 2020. There, of course, is the original Interlude Man, which came out in 2012. So the scent profiles are fairly similar or very similar. The big difference with the Interlude 53, the 53 means a 53% dose concentration, and this fragrance has been aged in some manner for 6 months. The original version is an eau de parfum. So this is a stronger version, supposedly, of the original. So both fragrances, but I'm going to concentrate on the 53, is a very high quality fragrance. It has a very original scent profile, and it is a complex fragrance. It is one that is bold and will get people's attention. It could be positive attention, could be negative. And like I said, the original I will review at a later date. So the best way to encapsulate this fragrance is that it is an aristocratic scent, kind of like of a distinguished billionaire wearing his smoking jacket. It's a very smoky scent. So I'm just going to give it a quick spray on the back of my wrist. So initial blast is a heavy incense saturated scent with definite oregano. You pick up that note. As it dries down over the next 40-45 minutes, it becomes smokier, sweeter, and you have this church-like incense that is very dense and dark, but it's not obnoxiously sweet. And I think that if Amouage would have taken this to more of a sweeter vibe, whether the original Interlude or this bottle, the fragrance would have simply been too much. And this fragrance is too much for some people. I like it, but you got to be very, very easy on the trigger. Later on, I kind of get some leathery notes and a little bit of this licorice woodiness, but it's still dark, still dense. The incense and the oregano is all still there. As advertised, the top notes are oregano, pimento, and bergamot. The mid notes are opopanax, amber, incense, and labdanum. The base notes are smoke, leather, oud, patchouli, and sandalwood. Two notes I quickly want to talk about. The first note is opopanax, which is also known as sweet myrrh. This is a resin note. It's very sweet, warm, spicy, somewhat balsamic, and this note plays a major role in this fragrance. The other note is smoke. So smoke is a synthetic note which has various ingredients, and it obviously produces a smoky scent that can be incense-like or even tar-like. Performance on this fragrance. This is an exceptionally well-performing fragrance. I get 16 to 24 hours on my skin. It's there the next day. In my clothes, it will be there for many days. As wearing it, I would start with one spray. That's it. And see and take it from there. And ask people around you how it smells, because this is a mega powerful projecting fragrance on some people. I think that is something you could wear in your late 20s, but I think it's very mature, very distinguished, and it'd be hard to wear as a signature scent. I think it would be very, opulent occasions where you want to command a lot of attention. But again, experiment with the dose, how much you're going to spray. Final thoughts on this lovely fragrance. I don't think you need both. I don't think you need Interlude Man 53 and the original Interlude Man. They are similar, very similar, but there isn't enough difference to buy both. And this is also a fragrance that you may have to wear for a while to grow on you. And I do know people that just are fanatical about this fragrance. They absolutely love it. And there's some that is so on it, because this is a different type of perfumery, being more from the Middle East. It's different than European perfumery. So if you've not experienced something from Amouage, you will note that it is very different than a lot of the European houses. But this is not a beginner's fragrance. This is for more of a veteran nose, someone that wants to try something different and something new. This is also a scent where I think when you compare the two, is that the first one was very powerful, the original Interlude Man. And so I was kind of curious on Interlude Man 53 as how much more powerful could they make it? Because there becomes a point where it's saturated, like it's sensory overload where you only can take so much in. But I do not find that this fragrance really is sensory overload. It's definitely stronger, and some of the notes change, which of course are going to change based on the concentration of the fragrance. But this is one you have to learn to wear, and I think most of Amouage's fragrances you have to learn to wear. It's not something we could just spray and go to the gym or go to work, because they are very strong. They're heavy. Some of them really project. So that's always a caution when you from the house of Amouage, is that some of the fragrances are beasts, to say the least. So if you like this review, hit the like button, the subscribe button, notification bell. And if you have any comments, questions, or any experiences with this wonderful fragrance, leave them down below and I will always get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.